Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's a surprise, but we are now on. This is the second vlog. Yes, again, the second vlog of the day. I was actually not expecting to do another vlog, but we are now getting ready to head to Magic Kingdom, and there's a whole lot of people actually leaving the Magic Kingdom. Looks like they might be parking up into the next park. But right now you can see over the distance, there she is, Cinderella's castle. Just a little bit far away, but we're taking the boat. It's gonna be a good day. This is our third park. Yes, the third park of our day on this awesome Friday. Unfortunately, it is Friday the 13th, which is kind of a bad luck, but I think for right now we've been behaving, so we've been doing pretty good. Here he is right there.
Hello, vlog introduction.
Forgot to introduce him to this wonderful crew again. And like I said, we are on our way to Magic Kingdom. Okay, well, I was actually expecting both of us to take this little boat here because it's a little quicker, but we're actually taking this boat. Welcome to the Joe Potter boat. Yep. The other one is actually the Fowler, which you can see off there in the distance. That's the other ferry boat. So they're actually doing one boat at a time during transportation. But at nighttime, when everybody leaves the park, then they start using two boats, actually at the same time. All right, so here we are. We are currently on the boat, getting ready to head toward Magic Kingdom. It's only about 10 minutes from here, so it won't take too long. Are you ready to go? Yeah? Yeah, we're on our way. Should be there momentarily. I did want to point something out, that a little fun fact about these little poles here. There's like a whole bunch of change, and who knows, and we don't know where all this change is coming from. Then there's also like wristbands and bracelets over there, and like look at that, all those coins. It's like treasure coming out of a sunken ship in the lake. But yeah. But I figure what we can do a quick little review on the other two parks that we visited. We went to Animal Kingdom first, which was pretty good, and then we did a little park hop over to Epcot. I think Animal Kingdom was pretty good. A lot of people there on a Friday, which is kind of surprising. But and then Epcot was really good. We got to see the artist, and we also got to do. Got to see the first set of Command Performance. How did you like your two parks so far? Yeah. Yeah, we are on our way. Any minute now. So I just checked the wait times to see what they are right now at Magic Kingdom. My average. I mostly check Tomorrowland, and I think Tron is the highest, obviously. Tron is the highest, at 90 minutes. But I think what we'll do, take on the People Mover, and we might go on Space Mountain to give it a try. Well, now we're moving, and here we go. We are now moving, and we are on our way to Magic Kingdom. Just a little fun fact. So this is actually a lagoon that this boat is crossing. These two boats are crossing what's called the Seven Seas Lagoon. And you can actually see Tron right there. Yep, that's Tron. And that's the Astro Orbiter right there. And there's the castle. And like I mentioned, that is there's the second ferry boat right there. And then if we look out there's Space Mountain right there. One of my favorite rides, always. I actually rode that ride. The last time I told him, I think it was 10 times. Yes, 10. No, not 10 times. 5 times. Yeah, 5 times on Space Mountain. Because it was one time it was a holiday event, and it was a holiday event. Park closed early, and all the wait times were very low. Just remarkable. Alright, and right over there, that's the Transportation and Ticket Center. That's actually where we left port. And then all the way down to the right there, that's actually one of the resorts at Magic Kingdom, the Polynesian Resort. Alright, and then coming up right here, straight ahead, this is the Disney's Contemporary Resort. And then on the left side of that, that's actually a Bay Lake Tower. And these two actually connect each other by a bridge. Contemporary Resort is pretty cool. I can say that it's probably the most expensive resort in all of Walt Disney World Resort. But there's a whole lot of restaurants in there. There's even a couple gift shops there too. We've been in there, him and I, a couple times. Mostly for the arcade. But we're getting closer. And we should be there in a couple minutes. Alright, we finally made it. Welcome, everybody, again to Magic Kingdom, the happiest place on earth. Well, actually, that's Disney's slogan, but still. Where we all live happily ever after at the Magic Kingdom. So I think what we're going to do for a little bit, I think we're going to get started and head over to Tomorrowland first. See what Tomorrowland looks like. Tomorrowland should be fun. But yeah, welcome everybody to Magic Kingdom. Very and that castle looks pretty good. A little fun fact, that castle was repainted last month. We got repainted and it looks fresh and ready to go. Yes, of course, I did want to mention for all those Starbucks people out there, yes, of course, they do have a Starbucks over here. Yes, right there. Obviously, like I mentioned, over at Animal Kingdom, every Disney park around here has a Starbucks. But it is well worth it going there. And you can still go there no matter how long or what time it is, what time of day it is. And I got the ice cream parlor over here. And then Casey Corners over there with they got those decadent foot-long hot dogs. Okay, right now we're looking at the wait times right now, and taking a look at the wait times here. Not too shabby as far as wait times. Ellie, what are we looking at over here? Are we looking at? There's Tomorrowland. That's where we're gonna be headed to.
We're gonna do
I think we're gonna start off with People Mover just for fun. We're gonna go to the People Mover over at Tomorrowland, which is one of my favorite places. Good old Tomorrowland. Feels like you're in the future. All right, and we are now. We want to welcome everybody to Tomorrowland. It'll be our first stop. Welcome everybody to Tomorrowland, where we head into the future, and we also head into space and time. Okay, one thing I did not surprise Elliot at all today was I got a popcorn bucket, and tonight we're having popcorn. We're having popcorn tonight, and I got the popcorn bucket. Always got to bring a popcorn bucket with it. No matter when you're gonna have it. You can have it any time of day, but we're gonna grab it later. As we're heading deeper into Tomorrowland, we come into the Laugh Floor, which is a comedy show. And it's only 10 minutes show time for the Laugh Floor. And then right there, that's the Astro Orbiter, where they put you on a rocket. And it's like a little lift. Right in a rocket and you're getting lifted. And then we got the luncheon pad. And the luncheon pad is where they have the foot-long hot dogs and decent looking drinks. Okay, now I did want to point out, behind this wall used to be the Buzz Lightyear ride. However, due to construction going on in the remodeling, operations have been suspended. Operations have been suspended, and we are no longer able to help Star Command. However, to Infinity and beyond. But some good news out of all this. It is likely in about a year or so that Buzz Lightyear will be opening back up with a new feature. And then right over here is the carousel progress. Alright, we'll scratch off the People Mover. We were not expecting the People Mover to be very long. It did say 25 minutes on the app when we were on the boats.
That was like 35 minutes.
But it looks a bit longer than that. But take a look at this. It's the new Coke stands. This is called, I believe it is called Astrofizz. Yes, Astrofizz. They still have the drinks and popcorn refill. Yeah, it's a Coke stand. Well, we were gonna ride Space Mountain as well, but looking at the wait time, that doesn't look like 60 minutes. Judging by that line, it looks like about 70 to 75 minutes. But that's alright though. We still got time to figure out what we're doing.
We can just walk around.
We'll walk around and keep an eye out for anything that's anything that might help. So, Tomorrowland's actually one of my favorite parts of Magic Kingdom. Obviously, Adventureland is the other places. Fantasyland is also another one, and Main Street USA, which is all the way back there. When you get into the park, which is pretty cool. Main Street USA has a lot of cool stuff. Well, there's the Tron ride. And that one's about 80 minutes. 80 minutes for Tron. Which was pretty good. It was at 95 as when we got on the ferry boat. So it dropped 15 minutes. It still looks very long. Okay, as we're walking our way, we are leaving Tomorrowland. We are heading toward Storybook Circus, which is a little attraction in the back.
Has a line. It's busy this evening.
Oh yeah, Bart.
I think that's because you know what?
It's a Friday night.
Hey, you know what? He chose to park up with Moschino.
That's true. I did choose it.
And today is not any Friday. Today's Friday the 13th, and a lot of people are coming here to probably do mainly on Mansion, and on Mansion is probably ridiculously long.
Yeah.
And so on Mansion and Tower of Terror, the rides that people go towards.
Good catch on that. There's the train.
So Donald and Daisy.
Oh, look who we got over here coming our way. We got Donald and Daisy Duck. Would you look at that? How about that? Well, I think we find a decent ride to go on. We're gonna go ahead and ride Dumbo. Dumbo's only 20 minutes.
Yeah, why not? And I'll get a POV of Dumbo too.
Dumbo was only 20 minutes. Not too bad of a wait time. That's much better than 95 and 70 minutes. Alright, so in order for us to go on the ride, we actually got to go inside the tent here. This is the circus tent, yes. Circus tent. And we're going the right way? Oh yeah, we are going the right way. I was scared for a minute. Oh, and we missed the fireworks. So we are now inside Dumbo. This is a little play center. Currently waiting right now for Dumbo. It said about 20 minutes, so shouldn't be too long to wait. We are ready to go. You ready to go, sir?
Yep.
Let's ride. I don't know what we were thinking. What the donut were we thinking? Like, really? I don't know what we're doing. All we just got to do is pull this lever up and down to move Dumbo. That's it. But Here we go. We're ready to go. Alright, we got off of that. Now we're heading to Big Top Souvenirs. And we're going to check out the little snack area over by Big Top Treats. What a ride. That was quite a ride that we did. That was just amazing. Outstanding ride. And here's a look at the snack selection here.
Hey, look. They have the same popcorn that's in Germany.
Yeah, they sure
That's
do.
the same popcorn from Germany. So
Yeah.
so let's say that you're in the mood for that popcorn, and you don't feel like going to Epcot, and you're coming to Magic Kingdom.
Just come over
Come over
to
here.
the Big
Yeah.
Top Treats.
Yep, you get it.
That's usually my favorite right there. The Mickey scone with Dove chocolate pieces. Only $6.29.
I want to try that.
It's very good. You'll like it.
What did it say? Is I'm going to try some of these.
And then these little pies here are also really good
Anthony,
too.
Did you take a bite out of that?
It looked like I took a bite out of that. What in the world? Unless that's the filling inside of that cupcake. I'm not sure. Well, before we head out, here's a look at the merch here. And a pretty decent classic Goofy and Mickey Mouse souvenirs here. It's a nice jacket.
I'm ending my box soon.
Alright, and it looks like we are now in Fantasyland here. Yes, Fantasyland. So this is basically the storytelling theme of the back of the park here. Currently in the back of the park at Fantasyland. We just left Storybook Circus, which is back there, and now we're in Fantasyland. And over here on your right is you get to see Ariel and the Little Mermaid ride, which is gonna be over here. Only 40 minutes to go see Ariel. Very interesting. Now we're passing the Under the Sea of the Little Mermaid. Usually once in a while when Ellie and I ride this, we usually get stuck on this ride a lot. Not sure why. Got a couple little bit of issues there, but right now it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes for Little Mermaid. And the one time I always tell him every time we come to Magic Kingdom, we gotta always stop at Gaston Taverns because Gaston Taverns has one of the best cinnamon rolls ever. One of the best cinnamon rolls, and it's not that bad. It's very good. As we are making our way inside this magic store here, let's see. This is actually a Haunted Mansion store. And check out the cool artifacts here. Only $1.99 for a replica of Madame Leota, the crystal ball. And here's a couple more. Here's another one for $110. And I actually like this one right here, the tomb, for $125. Not too bad. And we're gonna go over here. And we got the Sally. Everybody remembers Sally. That's probably one of the paintings when you get to the stretching room. Only $1.99. And then right over here, you have the Gentleman Dynamite for $1.99. Oh, and here's the actual prices here. Making our way over here. Got some more shirts here. $999, which is the number of Happy Haunts. And here's a pin right here. I think this will be a decent pin for Elliot right here. The Honorary Ghoul. It's a decent pin for you. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah.
Honorary Ghoul. And then if you want, we can get you a shirt that says Ghost House. How you like that?
Yeah.
And got the Loungefly here. The ears. And then working our way over to, and this is a painting. We're gonna show you a cool trick here. If you actually knock on the painting, it actually knocks back. Sometimes it knocks back. Something wild does. There's another shirt. A lot of cool shirts and a lot of cool stuff here in this Haunted Mansion gift shop here. Pretty decent hat here. And now we're working our way outside of the gift shop. And hate to say it, oh my god. And what do we have over here? What happened?
See, everybody goes. When it comes to Friday the 13th, everybody goes to our mansion or Tower 2. That's when you. This is the only day when you.
My concern was actually why there is a large green tarp over Haunted Mansion. Very interesting.
That's not 35 minutes. That's more.
And
Yeah,
this is
our
not
mansion is
30
very-
minutes.
Our mansion is very
35.
popular because of Friday the 13th.
Correct. So that is not a 30-minute wait time, but my real concern was just why in the world, because that was not covered before, that covering. So, very interesting stuff. You take a look over here. This is the Harbor House. It's the fish restaurant. So this is actually a fish restaurant here. Here's the menu right here. Basically, it's just a fish and chicken. This is actually really good. This is the shrimp, fish, and chicken combo. And you get a side of fries. Then here's the pie, the dessert. You get the Boston cream pie. Not too bad of a price at this restaurant here. And looking over here on your left, you can see the Hall of Presidents. Basically a 20-minute show based on all the presidents in the past and present. How we made this country a better place with every president, starting from George Washington all the way to who we have right now. As my treat for Ellie, I think we're gonna go check out the Christmas shop. See what they got. Anything new here for the Christmas shop here. Let's go check it out. And here's the ornaments. I don't see anything new. Nothing new lately over here in the shop. I do like these pins though. 2026 pins. There's pins with all four sides of the park.
Oh, that's what we're supposed to be finding things.
This is the cool one right here. Death Star ornament. This one looks like the genie. There's Stitch right here. And if you want to get really cool with that, this is Pluto. We're actually going to take a walk out here, and that's a sweet looking sleigh. That's Elliot's sleigh right there. Yeah. Well, now we're taking a. That was the Christmas shop right there, which is very cool. And now we're gonna. Oh, there's a squirrel right there. Then we're gonna head back to the central part of the central part of Magic Kingdom. We'll give you guys a bit of a closer look at the castle, which is you're gonna like pretty cool. I did mention earlier in the beginning of the vlog that not too long ago they actually repainted the castle, and there's actually a good clear shot right there of the castle. They actually repainted it, and they did a pretty good job of everything. Didn't take them long either. Okay, so here's another close-up view of the castle. And just a little fun fact, if you look at the wire up here on the top, it's actually where Tinkerbell comes into the castle. If you follow that wire, it goes all the way down over there. Right over by where the People Mover usually gets in that building. But that's where it is. So, they did a pretty good job with this castle. All repainted. At nighttime, it gets really cool. The lights, the castle gets really lit up. So it's very cool. And we're actually looking in the back now of Main Street, USA. And I just want to take a moment. Just look how amazing this sky is. It's just amazing. This is exactly how a sunset really looks on a awesome Friday evening. Here's a closer look at the statues here. These, like I mentioned over in Animal Kingdom, these statues actually work. If you do wave your magic bands at the character actually will interact. Sometimes they do. There's a Pluto right there. They actually work if you move your arm in front of it. You might be able to hear them make magic. Okay, we're actually making our way back to Tomorrowland, and I just wanted to point out, now that the Tomorrowland sign is lit up now, that's my best part about the Tomorrowland, not only with all these attractions, but if you stand like right here in the center, you get a pretty good view of it. Everything from front to back.
Another thing that you forgot to mention, the rocks are getting repainted.
Yeah.
Right now, they're in the middle of getting repainted right now.
It looks very good over here. Okay, somebody was telling me that the water is actually completely drained. This is the first time seeing this, that the water is actually drained. I'm not sure why, but usually the water is running.
Because they're repainting the rock.
That's right, they're repainting the... Thank you. Apologize for that, yeah. The rocks are getting repainted, so that's why they shut off the water here.
They're just saying that and they forgot it very quickly.
Yeah, I've totally misforgotten about that, so forgive me. But welcome back to Tomorrowland. Alright, we're on the side of this castle right now. And as we're walking over to the Tomorrowland Terrace restaurant, we actually got caught with a stitch here. This one actually works if you wave right at it. He actually spoke back. Pretty cool, huh? Very cool stuff. I didn't want to forget to remind everyone, make sure you like this vlog here, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Didn't mention about that on the trip at Animal Kingdom. You can check that out. It just got released into my channel, the Animal Kingdom vlog. Feel free to check it out. But the channel is Park Hopper 417, so feel free to leave a subscribe, and make sure at the end of this video leave a like button. I appreciate it if you would be so kind to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Once again, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you leave a like on this video for me, and also check out the channel, the Park Hopper 417. And once again, thanks to my friend Ellie here for hanging out on the vlog today. And make sure you check out his channel. The channel is Music and Theme Park Worlds. And other than that, I'll leave you with a live look at Tomorrowland. Oh, don't forget, tonight I will be trying to do the firework vlog here for the 9 o'clock fireworks show. So make sure you stay tuned. I will be doing that later on this evening. Other than that, once again, thank you for watching. And have a great rest of your evening. And I'll leave you here with a live look at Tomorrowland.